It's Andrea. So, I haven't done a Facebook Live in a long time, and I just decided to try it today um, because I wanted to talk to you about a technique that I've been using recently, a Heartmath tool that is really helping me and that I'm sharing with the students that I'm working with at FGCU. And it is called Shift and Lift. And what's so cool about this tool is it actually doesn't require you to get into conversations with other people that maybe you have disagreements with. We know how difficult communication is these days, right? The more polarization we have, the more difficult it is to be able to present your viewpoints in a way that's heard by somebody else. But the shift and lift technique, you don't actually have to say anything. It's all an inside job. So join me and see what you think about the shift and lift technique, a Heartmath tool for getting your heart and brain into coherence, creating more resiliency, creating what's called social coherence, which means that you're affecting the people around you in a way that raises everybody's vibration. It's what we're feeding the field. So here we go, if you want to join me. Focus your attention in the area of the heart. Your eyes can be open or they can be closed. If you're about to have a conversation with somebody, you probably don't want to close your eyes. Imagine your breath is flowing in and out of your heart or chest area, breathing a little slower and a little deeper than usual, finding an easy rhythm. So activate feelings of kindness, appreciation, genuine connection, or an attitude of deep listening with the other people that are around you. Once again, this might be before a conversation, maybe before a difficult conversation, but you're taking that moment. If this is difficult to do because you're already having a disagreement with this person or things are uncomfortable, try just to recall a time when you felt a kind, deeper connection with someone. So it doesn't have to be with the person standing in front of you. And if that's challenging, just try to find something you can appreciate for a while to raise your vibration. It could be a memory, it could be a beach, it could be the sun, it could be your pet. Pets are pretty easy to like. So radiate these heart qualities to raise your vibration and help lift the energy field of the environment that's surrounding you. So the 3 steps again: heart-focused breathing, activate that feeling of connection, deep care, kindness, and then radiate that feeling into the field around you. Now, there's been a lot of research by the Heartmath Institute on how successful this is, and I'm writing about that in the blog that I'm working on now. But I'll just summarize quickly. The research shows that if there is one person who gets themselves into coherence and they get into a room and without saying anything, the people next to them will sometimes feel that coherent energy and get in sync. And I love this tool because, again, it doesn't require you to say anything. It just requires you to radiate those feelings. And I will give you one other interesting story. The other day, I went in to get my hair done. And I sat down, and after I sat down, 2 women came in together. And one of them had, looked like she was struggling. She had a leg brace on. She just looked winded and tired, and things like that. And because of that, what happened, I could just feel it was palpable, their energy. They looked a little discouraged and they had to wait. And I was getting to go before them because I had made my reservation online. So I just started going into heart focused breathing and radiating care, compassion, kindness to these people. I didn't say anything. I did not say anything. And so what happened was I'm getting my hair done and everything like that. They're not paying any attention to me. And as I step down from the chair and I'm about to walk out, one of the ladies looks at me and says, "Do you teach yoga locally?" And I had not talked about yoga at all. And I said, "Yes, I do." She said, "Well, I'd like your card because I'm thinking I want to take your yoga classes." And we got into this great conversation. And then the other lady, the lady who was more injured, said, "Well, is there yoga appropriate for me?" And I started to explain to her that I work with people of all, everybody, whatever your injury is, whatever your condition is, that I'll work with you. And here, what could have been like an uncomfortable situation, like they felt like I was taking their place or something. And all I did was radiate this compassion, care, love, acceptance out without saying a thing. And all of a sudden there was a connection there. And maybe they won't sign up for my classes, maybe they will, that doesn't matter, but it was a really neat way to show how well this technique works. So if you're about to go into a difficult conversation, or if you just feel like when you're walking by your neighbors and they don't have the same opinions you do, just try this practice and see if it works for you. It'll raise your vibration, which then is good for your health, and then it will add to the field of social coherence. So namaste, have a great day, bye.